professional panhandlers.
In this,
But for all you know,
county,
he's just
been rich.
can't go loud. In this county,
story from out of
we have
Seattle,
the second highest
about a-
veterans population of any county in the country.
everybody
highest
in
in
this
New York.
particular area of the city
And
knew
we
him.
love our veterans.
Collecting bottles
For,
of cans.
for me this morning, I started in Wisconsin. There was a 9/11 ceremony at the First Responders Park. And they read off the names of a list that's way too long of people we have lost recently
Who died.
due to
$9
9/11.
million.
And the park was filled with families who have lost their loved ones, not just on 9/11, but in the many years since. And it was a time for reflection for me, and as this is for all of you, for the cause that brings you here. It's that love of country. It's that love for this flag. It's that love for the men and women willing to lay down everything on a moment's notice, not just for their family and friends, but for strangers as well. It's knowing that we get to live in the greatest country in the entire world, with freedoms and liberties the rest of the world emulates. All possible. All possible on the backs of men and women who are here in this crowd who have served our nation's uniform. They have served in our military, some deployed multiple times. We have men and women right now overseas who are on their 10th, 11th, 12th deployment. They're missing Christmas and New Year's and birthdays and anniversaries. They have young kids at home, but they will happily answer that call again and again and again, not just for them, but for all of us. And it's big shoes to fill. I was mentioning 9/11. Some of those people who are overseas were a year old on September 11, 2001. Some of the people who are overseas signed up on September 12th of 2001. When that happened, it was in all of you, I'm sure, in this crowd, if you're here for this today, as you were watching that day, you were asking yourself, what can I do to make this right? For those families who lost their loved ones, you can never make it right to bring back their loved one, but we can ensure that our freedoms and liberties are protected and defended. And that's why the next day, people who had jobs, they had businesses, they had families, they dropped everything to go to a local recruiter and sign up for this great country. A lot of volunteers are here. And I think it's really important to recognize the fact that this great event year after year will not be possible if not for those who in between dedicate a ton of their time to making this event possible to support our veterans. So let's give a big round of applause for all of our volunteers who are working here today. And I'm here with a good friend of mine who is a great town councilman for this district. He is, so it doesn't matter what your politics are. You can be Republican or Democrat, you can love the president or not, regardless of whatever it is that divides this country in disagreement at times. This area is represented by a councilman who is loved on both sides of the aisle because he just loves his town and his community. He is a great friend, and I want to turn it over to Brookhaven Town Councilman Neil Foley.
Thank you, Congressman. If some of you don't know, this man is a veteran. Some of you don't know, he goes away once a month for reserves and leaves his family for this country. So thank you. Thank you very much, Congressman. You know, the last 15, 20 years, I think we've all learned as Americans, freedom is not free. And it takes a lot of sacrifices. And I've seen men and women go over, and unfortunately some don't come home. And I truly teach my children before them each week what it means to be an American and the sacrifices that we do as a country. And a lot of other countries in this world will criticize us. But believe me, when you know what hits the fan, you know who they call. They call the United States of America. So God bless this country. So speaking of volunteers, I want to honor this lady over here, Marge, who helps organize this wonderful day for Project 9 Line. So Marge, on behalf of Supervisor Romaine, Congressman Zeldin, people of Brookhaven, this is your day in the town of Brookhaven. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Marge.
Give it up for Marge. Please, sir. Project 9 Line. Absolutely. Want to give a big shout out to Paul B and Jeannie for hanging up all the artwork that you see around. Yes, sir. Looks beautiful. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Paul. All right, we have, check the vendors out. Check, go look at the Project 9 Line. They have apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts. We have a raffle going on. WBAB is in the building. For real. This is a beautiful day, man, for the veterans, for all of us, for the community. For real, give it up for yourselves. Yes. We are here, BLUEPOINT Brewery. Yes. Okay, we have, you guys ready? You guys ready? All right. Hey, DJ Elon, hit him with a few, with some good tunes, man, until we're ready.